Hey everyone, happy 4th of July. Hope everyone's having a great day today, spending time with your family or friends, having cookouts, setting off fireworks, or simply just going to the movies and doing whatever. But this is sort of going to be like I guess, 4th of July Monster Hunter video where I will be going up against the Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak, which I have already defeated about 5 times already, solo, because it's a lot easier when you handle things solo in this game than doing it with random people, unless you're playing with experts. So I'm going to show you the armor sets that I use for this battle. And by the way, just to warn you ahead of time, this is going to be a long video because each Vaal Hazak, or each Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak I have defeated took me around, I would say, 23 to 24 minutes total, because I've been using the decimation clause. So I have it on the wrong armor set, by the way. So that's the set right there. I call it the Vaal counter set because it counters all the miasma and stuff. So there you can see all the armor pieces that I've been using, and of course I have upgraded them, and I think I only augmented 2 of them. My decimation clause that I've been using, I also augmented that to have health regen when attacking a monster. Regenerates your health a little bit. Alright, so I will show you the decorations that I use for that. Also, the Vitality Mantle, Tempora Mantle are very important, or very crucial. So, going to the decorations, make sure you are maxed out on Miasma Jewels and Vitality Jewels. I use Enhancer Jewel. Don't know why, seems to be somewhat helpful, but you could use whatever you like. Also, for the weapons, you could use whatever you're mostly good with. I'm good with the dual blade, so that's why I'm using the Decimation Claws. And sorry if you hear a fan-like sound in the background. I have the fan going on because it is extremely hot today. It's been extremely hot all week. But I am maxed out on the Steadfast Jewels, as you can see there, because I don't like getting stunned by monsters. It sucks. Even when I only had 2 of those Steadfast Jewels in there, I still got stunned to the point where I just could not move, and the the Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak one-shotted me, and it was a very, very annoying. So I just preferred not to get stunned. And that's it for this setup that I've been using to fight him the past, 4 times I defeated him. I mean, other than that, all you have to do is keep your health up. Just make sure your health is all the way max, and dodge a lot. Know when to keep your distance from the monster. He's very, very easy to dodge because most of his attacks are just straightforward, so all you have to do is just run towards the side. Some attacks he will whip around his tail and use his head at the same time, which is also kind of annoying, but I don't know. This method seemed to work best for me. I like to spawn by the central camp in Zone 11. Alright. Now, I have seen people defeat this thing in like 4 minutes flat by using the arrows, and I've seen people use the charge blades. I was using the charge blade method before. I used the dual blades on him, and I was only able to defeat him once with the charge blades because it was just so annoying. The weapon was just very slow to me, or slow for me, I should say, because I'm so used to using the dual blades where I could get more mobility and move a lot faster, you know? Alright, so let's pay with points here. Wait a minute. Defense up. Attack up. You know what? Let's go with that one. Sure, why not? Taking the demon powder is also good, but I like to save that near the end. Even though I have about like 3 of them in my inventory, I still like to save them towards maybe like halfway or towards the end when he's close to dying. And once again, just to warn you guys, this is going to be an extremely long video because it's going to take me around 23 to 25 minutes to defeat this guy. Usually it takes me around, 23 to 24 minutes, but it depends how much damage I get in on him. So I'm going to put on my Vitality Mantle here. And I'm going to go in. Also, the Odogaron is around here somewhere, and he will help out by jumping on them. Or, yeah, he'll jump on the the Vaal Hazak, and they'll end up fighting each other. So when using the dual blades, or I guess when using any of the weapons, it's important to stay close to his chest or near his arms or his head, because that's where you can get in the most damage on those areas. Not really so much with the back of his legs. Doesn't really get in much damage on his legs, but anywhere near the front of Vaal Hazak. And there's Odo Goron. He just jumped on him. They're going at it right there. So while he's on his back, I'm just going to try to get in a few attacks here. So that's what I like about the dual blade, because you can get a certain amount of attacks in per second, and you can get more mobility. Other weapons are great to use as well. It's just that I'm very used to the dual blades, just because I've been using them on every single monster in this game. Time to put on my temporal mantle. There we go. So when he does that attack where he spits stuff out of his mouth, I think he spits the miasma, whatever it's called, out of his mouth. And that gives you time to get in on his chest area. His chest and his arms, I should say. So once again, hope everyone's having a happy 4th of July today. As for me, my 4th of July was pretty relaxing. I cooked 2 burgers outside on the grill. I might have some ice cream after this video because it's extremely hot. And of course, relaxing with some more video games. Because I always like to relax with video games. They calm me a lot. Uh-oh. Time to get out of his way. Yeah, that's what I mean by most of his attacks are pretty straightforward. As you just seen, he just likes to charge forward a lot. He likes to do this thing too, which you might want to get some distance away from him before he does that. He stands up on both of his back legs like that, and he just emits all that miasma cloud. Alright, so right now it'll be a good idea to keep my distance away from him and take a Mega Potion to keep my health all the way max. And of course that straightforward attack that you can see coming a mile away. Which is good, because you can go in, get in a few attacks with whatever weapon that you are using. The Charge Blade is good too. I've seen a lot of people use it. I had most luck using it on a normal Vaal Hazak, but as for a Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak, it's best to use the weapon that you're most comfortable with. I would say that. Alright, let me take off this mantle. Alright, I seem to be doing good on health. But it's always important to keep an eye on that. Always keep that health up at all times. Because he will one-shot you. If you're not careful, that is. Yikes. Alright. Cutting it a little bit close here. I'm taking a lot of risks. Alright. Ouch. Gotta keep my health up. Alright, so I need to sharpen my blades, but it'll be quite risky to do that now, because he'll just charge right at me and kill me in one hit. But if he does that one move where he spits miasma out of his mouth, then I could charge my blades, because that will give you enough time to sharpen your blades. And I don't know if I apologize for the fan-like noises in the background, because I got the fan going off right now. Since it is hot, hot, hot. And I think I just stunned him, so I'm getting in a few attacks on his back here. his back, his upper chest right there, his arms, pretty much anywhere near the front of him. His head also is a good area. And if you could get a few hits on his tail, that would be good. I was able to knock his tail off, but I only was able to do that once on solo. Alright, now I can sharpen my decimation claws. There we go. Oh, is he running away? Ah, he's running away. So, my cat is meowing. Not right now, kitty. I'm playing Monster Hunter. I do not want to do an epic fail in this video. Maybe I should go back and stock up on some Mega Potions, because I usually like to go back to the camp. Shush, Kiki, shush. My cat is trying to distract me right now. I apologize. My cat always pays attention whenever I'm playing video games. It's extremely annoying. Oh, there's the Odo-Goron, so hopefully they're gonna fight. And I can't move because he's roaring, but there I go. Alright, now I can move. Oh, jeez. Alright, gotta keep my health up. So, that's also another... Did he just hit me while I was going in for the Vaal Hazak? Well, now I can use my Vitality Mantle. I should probably take a potion. Alright, now I'm ready to go in. I took a big risk by staying right there in his way, because he could have one-shotted me. And sure enough, I will have to go back to camp and restock on my Mega Potions. Also, in the final area where he likes to run to for the final phase, there's like these two pillars on the, or these two large pieces of rock hanging off the ceiling, which you can shoot off on top of them, and that'll cause a great deal of damage and stun him. Uh-oh, he's doing that attack. There we go. I love the Temporal Mantle because it dodges everything automatically without you actually having to do any type of physical dodging. And I need to get up by his chest area. That's where I'm doing the most damage. There we go. Alright, so I need to sharpen my blades again. But first, let me take a Mega Potion. And a normal potion. I think I just stunned him again. Yeah, I just stunned him. So while he's stunned, it's always good to go in for some attacks, either right towards the back or the front or the side of him. And he's running away, of course. Alright, so open up my map and let's fast travel to Central Camp. So I can restock on the potions, of course, and I think I'm allowed to eat again, so I'll eat some food. Either for stamina or health, or attack boost, or defense boost. You pretty much know how it goes. Alright, items, manage items. Where did I... yeah, there they are. Mega potions. Give me 10 of those. Restock on the normal potions. And I'm good on everything else. I'm good. So right now, it would probably be a good time to use some of that demon powder. Like I said, you could use it anytime you want. You can use it early on in the match, middle of the match, or towards the end. I like to save it towards later on in the mission here. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a habit. And I need to pick up some stones so I can knock those things off the ceiling on top of them if I have anything that I could shoot out at those. So I'm going to have to find some on the ground pretty soon. Alright, let me use a demon powder. There we go. Alright, so he's not in that one area by the acid pool. I think he's going to go there later after I do some more damage on him. Oh yeah, all that lovely damage with the decimation claws. It's wonderful. Alright. There we go. I'm about to get one-shotted. Nope. That was close. Sometimes I like to take major risks where I'm about to die, and somehow I just end up getting lucky, I guess. Ouch. I can't move. I can't move. Oh, great. Odogaron is back. Well, that gives me time to use some Mega Potions and heal up. And I can use my Vitality Mantle while these two go at it. Holy crap, he just rolled right on top of me. That was awesome. I can't... Okay, there we go. I couldn't see there for a minute. And I apologize if you guys couldn't see him that good as well, because I usually like to get in close a lot, which makes the character hard to see at all times. And my Vitality Mantle is completely used up, so I'm gonna have to switch back to the potions just to get ready for that. Oh no. Alright, that was actually a good thing. Because he's doing that, which means I can do this. Alright, so let me take off that mantle. I'm not going to put on the temporal mantle now. I want to save it till he switches location. Because I have a feeling he's going to run away pretty soon. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need this dragon pod. In case if he shows up in that final area by the acid pool. Oh, yikes. Yikes. That's why I like using the dual blades, so I could dodge out of the way faster. Because using other weapons, like heavy blunt weapons, like a greatsword or something, it kind of makes your character a lot more heavy. Or at least it feels that way. And I'm going to have to go back to camp to restock on some potions. But I'm going to wait till he moves or runs away first before I restock on stuff. Wow, I'm surprised I'm doing this good. I have not even put on my temporal mantle. Alright, he ran away, so now I'm gonna go there, restock on stuff, and he should be close to dying. Alright, and sure, I'll take another demon powder. Alright, let's go. So, how long have it been in this battle? It's been about 30 minutes, really? Or no, no, time left is 30 minutes. Alright, I read that wrong, excuse me. And he's up here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a demon powder, and now I'm going to put on my temporal mantle, and I'm ready to go in. I'm ready to go in. Oh, he's doing that move, which is fantastic, because it gives me time to go in and do my dual blade special, which is attack like a madman. I'm getting his legs a lot, which is not good because it's doing less damage. Alright, so he's limping. Yeah, he's close to dying. Wait, I need to get his attention. Come on. There we go, there we go. Alright, now I have 2 dragon pods left, which is fantastic. Because I can get these things to knock down on him. If I'm in the right area, I think. I'm looking for them. No, this is not the area. I totally thought this was the area. This is not it. Oh well. I shall do this. I was supposed to hop on top of him, and it did not work. Come on. Oh, that mantle's all... Alright, so I'll just remove that. Of course he does that. Wonderful. Wait, is that the area I'm thinking of? This is the area. I'm gonna need, yeah, pick up those stones and see if I can distract him before he goes back to his headquarters. But it's not working. It's totally not working. No, too late. Dang. Anyways, this was the area. I was trying to get his attention so I could get him over here and knock those things down on top of him. And those would have done a great amount of damage. But that's alright. If he's going where I think he's going, I have 2 barrel bombs I could use on him. 2 mega barrel bombs, that is. So, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I have some stones, so I could set those off from a distance. So I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to aim at it. I'm going to try to put another one right here. There we go. I'm going to aim at that one. And he went to sleep. Fantastic. Alright, I need to get out of that acid pool. I need to get him on dry land, because that stuff will eat away at your health, so it's not a good idea to stay in that. Alright, he's doing that. And I have not died, not once this entire time, so very pleased about that. Alright, gotta take that Mega Potion. Unless... yeah, my buddy's gonna heal me. Yeah, there we go. He should be close to dying, folks. He has that skull by his icon in the bottom left corner of the map. Yikes, okay. I should keep my distance and start healing. I took a major risk by standing in front of him like that. Alright, another potion. I should probably take off this mantle so it can recharge. I'm fine. Everything's fine. As long as I keep my health up, I'm good. Very close. Very close. Yeah, I did it. Whew. That felt longer than usual. I gotta check the map to see how long it took me to do all of that. Instead, it took me about 26 minutes. Yeah, that was longer than usual. Alright, that one took me 26 minutes. The previous times, it took me anywhere from like 23 to 24 minutes. But that's because I was able to get him under those large pillars and knock them on top of them, which helped me defeat him a lot faster. But I couldn't get him under those things this time for this video, so yeah. Of course it took me a little bit longer. Awesome. Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak has been slayed on the 4th of July for the 5th or 6th time? I think maybe the 6th time. Now I can get that full armor set, which is pretty sweet. How long has this video gone on for? 31 minutes? Jeez. Sorry guys, but I did warn you ahead of time this is going to be a very long video. So there's the ticket I need, the Vaal Hazak ticket that I need to get my my complete armor set. Don't mind my hunter rank. As you can see, I played this game many hours. Alright, so very pleased with that. I know it's not the best setup because I know people have defeated this thing in like 4 minutes, but I don't know. I don't mind how long it takes me to defeat this monster as long as I know it works best for me. So let me restock on these. Alright. And let's go get that armor set. Or like at least the like 2 or 3 pieces I mean, because I have I think 2 of the pieces already. Alright, so it was forge equipment, armor. Oh, no, that's Kieran. Yeah. I have Vaal Hazak Coil Y, and I have Vaal Hazak Male Y, so I only need the helm, the braces, and the greaves, and I have just enough for all of those. Alright, and get that. Alright, and get that. Awesome. I have the entire Vaal Hazak set now. Which is pretty cool, because I think tomorrow's the deadline to fight him and to get the tickets for this costume. Or this armor, I mean. Alright, so... whoops. Change equipment. So where is it now? There's that. There's that. There's the braces, the coil, and finally the greaves. And there it is. He looks beautiful. The complete Vaal Hazak, or complete Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak armor set, which looks pretty awesome. Alright, so I think I only need to defeat this thing one more time to get the layered armor, the Death Stench layered armor, which is just the Death Stench armor, but you can use it as a layered set. I think I have enough tickets. I might need one more ticket. Let me see. Let me see.
Allô? Hello, 5L.
Yeah, I just need one more ticket, then I can get the Death Stench layered armor. So that's all I need to do. Defeat him one more time. So there you go. That is my 4th of July Monster Hunter video for the Ark Tempered Vaal Hazak, which at first, I do admit, he was a pain. A major pain in the butt, but after looking up some important information and knowing what to do, he's not so hard. He's just maybe a little bit time consuming if you're not an expert like most of the pros I have seen, which are amazing. I've seen videos of people doing record-breaking things in this game, and wow, I'm nowhere near that good in Monster Hunter, but I just like to play this game for relaxation and fun. I'm not trying to be a pro at this game. Alright, so that's it. Have a happy 4th of July weekend or week, whatever. I will see you guys later for some Jurassic World toy reviews. Later.